Yeah, but even like when y'all were talking about, I guess, the hypocritical standpoint of why people don't want to come to church or why they give excuses for not coming. I mean, I can see both sides. I mean, there can be some extremes, I guess, too. I guess if you're going to a place that's religious more so
Uh-huh.
versus the Spirit of God like, actually moving
Mm-hmm.
and how you're seeing people's lives being transformed versus, them singing the same songs every week, like my grandpa.
Tradition. Yeah.
And it gets old. It's hard to stay somewhere for an hour, 2 hours and not get sleepy. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because I've been in services like that, and it's just hard. And if
Mm-hmm.
people feel like if this is all to God, I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't want to do that. I wouldn't want to be committed. But they just
Mm-hmm.
haven't. I say, "Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good." Like when you really come to know Him for who
Mm-hmm.
He is,
Mm-hmm.
not
Mm-hmm.
just the boxes they try to put Him in, or it's
Mm-hmm.
mainly, I think, kind of control to control like how the service will flow and this and that. But when you really come into who He really is, you'll never want to go back to your old lifestyle.
Right.
That's right.
Nothing that
So,
compares
okay.
to There's nothing that compares to His goodness, His freedom, just all of that.
Mhm. That sounds good. So it's like when you have a desire toward the Lord, if you find the right place to plant your
Mm-hmm.
feet,
Yes.
there's got to be something going on to make God attractive. Jesus is enough. God is
Mm-hmm.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
But the environment or the church that you choose, and people choose, people go and visit, but there comes a point where you visit and visit and visit and visit and visit and visit and
Mm-hmm.
visit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's something wrong with that picture as well.
That's
You
right.
keep visiting and circling and cycling. So, are you really looking for him?
That's
Because for
right.
surely, if you cycle quite a few churches, you should have found one, at least
Mm-hmm.
one that was,
Mm-hmm.
and like Pastor was saying, there's no perfect church,
And,
but
Elder Sofa would say, who is Elder Sofa, if you find it, don't join it because you're going to mess it up.
you will
That's
mess
right.
it up. But yeah, that is very interesting. So as leaders, leaders have to have a mindset. What can I do with other great minds, especially the leadership of the church? What can we do
Mm-hmm.
to make the Lord's house more attractive?
Yes.
If you're preaching the word